Dude, I must tell you a little bit about this new Jurassic World movie. So there's definitely spoilers, so I'm just gonna let you know that. But dude, what the biggest load of trash. I'm not a critic when it comes to movies, and this is just ridiculous. I can't stop talking about it, dude. So in this fancy, I mean, I'm not gonna go through the entire movie in terms of what happens, but I'm just gonna throw out some pointers that I remember. So, dude, this facility on this random island. Now they building these fancy hybrid dinos because people don't like watching normal dinos anymore. Can't say that for this world because we just want a good dinosaur movie, right? Anyway, so in this secure facility where they're making these fancy ass hybrids, one person's literally this whole facility goes down because a Snickers packet goes into the door. It gets sucked up into the door. And now this whole facility is like, shit, okay, I must do my security protocol. So let's just shut everything down, open the door, and have no other security placed in measure. Dude, this is something, if something happens, it's like dire problems, like it's insanely bad. And this is what the facility does, which is flipping stupid, dude. Anyway, so that was just the one point I wanted to point out, and then the big hybrid dino gets out, which I'll touch on later. And so there's two parts in this film. There's like this Spec Ops group, which is Scarlett Johansson's group, and then there's this other family. Now, dude, this other family is going on a crossing from I don't know wherever, but they're crossing over to Cape Town, and they're going through dino-infested waters because putting your family at risk is not, not something you think about. That's damn stupid. And then they're surprised they get attacked by the big swimming dinosaur fish. Like, I mean, come on, dude. Anyway, they Spec Ops group now has to get these like blood samples from a couple of dinosaurs, and Scarlett Johansson, remember, she's this fancy Spec Ops chick, eh? Like she's been doing this for years. She's highly trained in that. So she's going to take the first shot of the big swimming dinosaur in the water, and so you would think there's a chance of you getting splashed, right? So you should prepare for that. Anyways, she gets splashed by the swimming dino, and she aims the gun at the sky and then shoots by accident. Now, come on, dude. You're a fully trained Spec Ops individual, and you do a shot like that. You're a false shot. I mean, come on, dude. Surely, I mean, I've never been trained in Spec Ops or anything to that kind of sort, but surely you are trained not to shoot by accident because what if there's civilians in that around, you know? Anyway, then the swimming dinosaur, now they've reloaded the gun, and the dino is literally at the surface of the water, and it's swimming what feels like minutes, dude. And she still hasn't taken the shot. I'm like, dude, are you flipping kidding me? Yeah, anyway. And then they decide now the ship is in trouble because there are Spinosaurus which are chasing it as well. And they decide, so the Spinosaurus are the swimming dinos as well, huh? And they swim with the big swimming dino because apparently it helps them to hunt prey. Anyway, so they're about to go on ground. They're about to, hit ground. And before they go, they decide, I mean, this is quite a while back before, right? And they decide to jump overboard with a few items. Remember that there's stuff in the water. The Spinosaurus are in the water. But like, nope. I'd rather take my chances and jump into the water and then swim at what, 5 kilometers or like, what, 2 miles an hour? I mean, come on. Anyway, so the Spec Ops team lose a couple people in the process throughout the film, and Scarlett Johansson's just like, whatever. But she's been with this team for a long time, right? But she's just like, oh, whatever. I didn't know them. Like, flipping bullshit, dude. So just want to touch about the dinos for a bit now. So this really cool looking one, which is like it's a raptor mixed with a pterodactyl, that flying thing. Now, so you first see it when the boyfriend of the daughter on the other side of the family, he's taking a piss in the forest, and then this hybrid comes out of the sky and takes out a raptor. Very cool, but almost like an eagle or bird of prey, that swoops down, takes the prey, and then kills it. But later on, when everyone is standing in the open, the same dinosaur decides to land next to them and then walk towards them. I mean, what the flip, dude? You did this whole cool scene about coming down from the sky and then taking out the raptor, but now you're just going to like calmly brief down. And then in that like area where they landed. They go into this, I mean, the family and the Spec Ops people, they go into the one shop, and you can see that the directors in that wanted to feel a bit nostalgic, so they used like a couple scenes from the original Jurassic Parks, like the one in the restaurant, and then with the raptors were hiding there. Sorry, not hiding; they were trying to hunt them. It was very nostalgic in that type of sense, but damn, dude, that did not save the film. And then you get this. Oh yeah, and there's one part with the family. So they get this one raft that was on the side of a river, and there's a big T Rex sleeping next to it. Anyway, so they go slowly. The elder daughter is there, so she goes to get the raft and then comes back, and then being all nice and sneaky, decides to pull the raft so that it gets inflated right in front of the damn T-Rex, dude. And obviously the T-Rex now wakes up. I mean, he's so flipping stupid. Like, I don't know how the family doesn't die. I cannot tell you how bad they are. But it's almost like they had dinosaur repellent because nothing just came for them. It was so flipping stupid, dude. I honestly don't understand the reasoning for having that family there because they did nothing. And then so, chatting about the big hybrid Rancor xenomorph looking dino. I mean, do you think the thing is so ugly? I feel so bad for it. It's like deformed. It's got two little small arms with the two big arms. It probably walks at bicycle speed, not even. Dude, it is so slow. I don't know how it survived that long. Like, I seriously do not know. So, and it's attracted to light. So you could just throw like a flare to the side and then it'll be like, oh, okay, let me go there. And I mean, I don't want to do too many spoilers, but just the hunting capability of this thing is just so poor. It can't even attack something that's right in front of him or her or it. Yeah, I think it's a hybrid. So let's just call it, I don't know, let's say dinosaur. And but throughout the entire movie, the dinosaurs are good at hunting, but as soon as it came to all the people, it just became damn poor. Like, I don't understand, dude. Yeah, and I don't. I'm disappointed, man, because I really enjoyed those movies. But those are just like a couple pointers that I just remembered and I wanted to quickly chat to you about. It's insane, dude.